So my name's Julian Gerighty. I'm the creative director for the crew.
So what's new when it comes to the crew?
So at the Sony event, what we're doing is really giving an extended hands-on to people to really discover the depth of the game. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just your average racing game. It's an MMORPG that just happens to feature cars.
So talk about what that means from a gameplay perspective.
So what is an MMORPG as a driving game? Basically, it means that there's lots and lots of challenges in the game, from 20-second skill challenges to 2-3 minute missions to 4-hour missions. And each one of those will reward you commensurately for your performance with XP to level up, money to buy cars, parts and things like that, and even parts. And those parts are the secret to upgrading your vehicle. And your vehicle, as we said before, is a 20-piece puzzle, and upgrading your vehicle is the secret to beating everybody else in the game. And not only that, but vehicles have different car classes. And these car classes we're calling specs. So you start out with a full stock car, you upgrade that to a street racing car, then you unlock dirt cars, which allow you to unlock the entire country, because there are no walls in our country, in our game world. You can drive anywhere you want, but you need the right car to do it. And then we have other specs, such as the performance spec, perf, which is very fast, but you're sacrificing a little bit of handling. Raid, which allows you to go everywhere in the country, no need for a dirt path. And then racing or circuit spec, which is the final spec that you'll come into. So there's a lot of car classes, a lot of parts to upgrade, and a huge amount of different challenges.
So you guys are showing some off-road dirt track stuff. Talk a little about what you guys are showing in here.
So we're actually showing a mission that is a takedown completely off-road. So we let loose a target, and it's up to the player or his crew, because he can invite people cooperatively to play with him to take down that target. And that happens just outside of Detroit. It's over sand dunes. It's incredibly fun. It's incredibly visually exciting too.
How do you like to play? With so many different ways to play this game, what's your style?
The interesting thing about the crew is that it really is a game that you can play your own way. One of the things that we've implemented recently is unlocking the entire country very, very early on in the game. So after the install of the first chunk, which is about the first 10 minutes of the game, the whole of the country is open to you. So you can take your first vehicle and ignore the story, ignore the missions, just do skills and upgrade your car, your vehicle, to level to the highest possible level in the game. Upgrade your character to the level 50. So unlock everything in the game just by doing skills. Other people like to play the narrative and be driven along this road trip around the States. But me, personally, I like to stick with one car and do everything possible in getting the highest possible score. So gold medals everywhere in the Midwest, then in the East Coast, then in the South, then in the mountain states, and then finish off the West Coast. We've seen people play in incredibly different ways. So people will just focus on doing skills, on beating their friends, playing asynchronous challenges, or people who will only concentrate on the PvP aspect of things, so the purely competitive style of play. So really this game offers a lot of different experiences, and people find their own favorites as well.
When it comes to this game, talk a little bit about what you guys are showing here at E3.
So at E3, we've been incredibly fortunate to be invited onto different booths, Sony, Nvidia, Microsoft, and we're showing different content on each one. And that's something that, I'm really happy to do. It's very difficult to manage logistically, but it's super fun to be able to have something that's very close to being in a final state, and to be able to give people a lot of different glimpses at different features and different content. So if you want to get the crew experience, you'll have to go from stand to stand. One of the other things that we've talked about is that the launch of the game is only really the beginning. Post-launch, we're going to be supporting the game with free content packs that'll, supply new content, new races, new skills, and even major features such as user-created content, which allow players to create a race anywhere in the world that they want, with any spec that they want. So creating really an endless platform for a driving game.